From Nick, does a potential impending wave of foreclosures translate into a good opportunity for home buyers? Are bank-owned homes a good buy or a hard pass?
So that's tricky. So short sales are long sales, right? So even though it's a short sale, it's really going to take a long time to get it closed. We've helped client. The downside about a foreclosure is there's a right of redemption. And so if you're buying a foreclosed property and it went through the foreclosure process and you buy it, you have the equitable title, but you don't have legal title because the buyer has the right of redemption for, I believe it's 180 days.
And so people don't know.
Yeah, so you just gotta be careful with the foreclosure. Now, if you buy it pre-foreclosure and it doesn't go fully through the foreclosure process, and now that's a different situation. But if you're buying it out of foreclosure, then you have to be careful of that right of redemption.
We'll talk about the timelines, Josh, because some people don't understand.
I think it's 180. So from the time you close to the time it's actually legally yours and the right of redemption goes away, I believe it's 180 days.
Yeah, but when you say close, I mean even talk about how long
you give them the money. You give the sheriff or the courthouse or the county, give them the money, and now it's almost yours. You have equitable title. You can go in there, you can fix things up, you can do that kind of stuff. But anytime between the day one of closing on it and day 179, I just hope these days are right. If I'm wrong,
someone will call you out all day.
So the buyer can come back and say, actually, I want to buy it back. So they buy it back from you at the cost that you paid for it, plus any interest that you accrued during that time frame. So you just gotta be careful. And then bank-owned HUDs, I mean, there are good opportunities for bank-owned and short. I mean, those sometimes have good opportunities. Sometimes they're not. I gotta share a couple other things. So back in 2007, 2008, when I was like 6 years old, no, just kidding. I wasn't 6, but when people were going to lose their house, they just went through and they trashed it, right? So they would,
or stole everything.
Stole everything out of it. The bank-owned property that my wife and I bought, there was holes in every single room so that the neighborhood kids could crawl through it, right? It was their neighborhood playhouse. And on top of that, there are some other things that were done to the house that we had to fix. So there's opportunity, but don't, I would say don't expect to walk into like a turnkey house. There's sometimes that can happen, but be prepared to put some sweat equity.
Yeah, and on top of the right of redemption, I also want to say, I mean, this just came up the other day. Somebody contacted us today. I see these homes on Zillow that are pre-foreclosure or foreclosure, and they're like, "What's going on with those?" But what I was going to is, as well as those processes have to go to the bank. I mean, that could take 3 months to a year. So I mean, you have to know your loan type. I mean, usually it's just cash purchases, but you got to be really careful with that too, because I mean, it could take forever for them to be able to market that property and sell it.
HUD homes and bank-owned REOs, short sales, you can finance those. Foreclosure a little bit trickier because of that right of redemption.
Definitely.
So if you really like this clip and want to watch the full podcast, make sure you click here, or the link will be in the description below. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe.